That's scary. Welcome back, everyone. It is Wednesday, 56, 57 degrees. That's scarier.
Especially the
I got to take a break. That game wears me out.
It's going to be today. High temperatures of 87, full sunshine. Get on and enjoy. No rain to worry about, but they are talking about rain on Thursday. 40% chance of those showers. And right now, 90% chance of rain on Friday. And we are so hoping it'll all be moved out early. We've got a big weekend with the Fiddlers Convention. Only about 15,
and I got an even
40,000
bigger time after that, beating Ole Miss.
Oh, heaven.
It's football. If you're a college football fan, it don't get no better than this Saturday.
That's right.
And all of them Southeastern Conference, man. It's fabulous. This is what it's all about. First weekend of October.
I'll be mine.
Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Come here. All right, Seth.
That's mine.
Yes.
Herbs and more.
Yeah, all right.
Stay healthy.
Check this out. Since we're doing all the questions, I figured I'd bring some more.
Okay.
Shall I ask you?
I'm all ears, just like
right.
Paul Feinbaum.
Do you know who Dr. Alexander Fleming was?
No.
Okay. Dr. Alexander Fleming, or Sir Alexander Fleming, was the guy who came out with penicillin. He created
Never
penicillin.
had to use it personally.
Well,
Nice to know.
Probably a
when he
miracle.
created penicillin, they called him a quack. They said that he was performing all kinds of bad studies on animals. Well, 12 years later, it's the greatest thing that ever happened. He said, you know, I kept this stuff on the shelf for 12 years. I didn't even put a patent on it because I wanted the world to have it. And this is what y'all have done. Y'all called me names, you ridiculed me. This happens almost every time there is a new finding in, well, almost any subject, but especially medicine. You know who Frederick Hopkins was?
Who?
Frederick Hopkins, biochemist.
No, a biochemist.
Yeah. He was the guy who actually said that there are certain things that you have to have in your foods to prevent certain diseases. And in direct relation to a disease called scurvy. All right. Now, do you know why you get scurvy?
What is scurvy?
That's that when you're on a ship.
Yeah. Do you know why they got it?
You're on a ship.
No, it was a lack of vitamin C. A lack of vitamin
Lack of vitamin C. That's just what I was about to say.
Yeah, you were close. But do you know who the guy who figured out what vitamin C's name was, by any chance?
Scurvy Jr.?
No, his name was Albert Schintz.
That's what I was going to say. I know that Shishu family.
Check this out. The story of vitamin C is, you know how they figured this out? This is pretty cool. All right, so you had like this captain. His name was Captain Cook, not Captain Hook, but Captain Cook would take voyages way out into the ocean for months on end. What happened is up to 80% of his crew would be lost to scurvy. They would get, you know what the symptoms of scurvy are?
No.
Okay, you get swollen gums, you get kind of what prednisone does to people, you get bruising, and, well, it ends up killing you from heart disease. And anyway, you get a curvature of the spine, but Captain Cook never got scurvy. And they were like, well, maybe it's the ventilation. And then they said, no, actually it's his high IQ. And they go through all these different things.
That's the problem I have.
And one of the guys actually said, no, I think it's because he's an alcoholic. And they went, well, it was the wine he was drinking was full of vitamins.
Really?
Yeah, so they were like, oh, okay. And then for the next 10 years, all the ships started carrying fruits and, you know, wine. And they would use that for their vitamin C. They called them limeys because they would carry limes because they were in big supply, except for the British, the Navy. See, the medical establishment of that time...
Just a regular historian today.
Yeah,
like 2 weeks ago.
well, the medical profession of that time said they were insane for thinking that certain foods would prevent disease. So they banned the ships in the Navy from carrying these fruits. And what happened is they all ended up with vitamin C. Now, do you know that they still have not done double-blind controlled placebo studies proving that vitamin C prevents scurvy?
I'm guessing you got some of it.
Oh, no. Oh, I got vitamin C, of course. But the point is if you're waiting on your Food and Drug Administration or the American Medical Association to do double-blind controlled placebo studies on any vitamin, mineral, amino acid, fatty acid, simple sugar, or protein, you'll die first. They still haven't done it on vitamin C. They still haven't done it proving that vitamin D prevents rickets. They don't do it. So if that's what you're waiting on, don't hold your breath. It won't happen. You know who Linus Pauling was? Linus Pauling was the foremost chemist on vitamin C about 1985. They have called him every name in the book. This guy was so convinced that vitamin C was safe that he said, I'm going to take 1,000 milligrams every hour for 24 hours a day. They told him that it would kill him, that the acid in the vitamin C would actually cause him acidosis. He did this till he was 91 years old. He said, all my friends are dead. All I told them was to take some vitamin C. Okay, Linus Pauling actually did the studies on heart disease and cancer showing that mainly people run a small deficiency of vitamin C over many years and get the beginnings of scurvy, which is the breaking down of the cardiovascular system, and end up with heart disease. Vitamin C, like in MSM plus C, provides that elasticity in the arterial walls so that we don't develop heart disease early, if at all, in high enough doses. He even ran the stuff directly into people's veins that had cancer, and he was doing studies proving that vitamin C kills cancer cells. And that was Dr. Linus Pauling. You know who Chow Ho Lee was?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay.
I was just trying to look like my panel wasn't so smart.
Chow Ho Lee was the guy who discovered growth hormone. Growth hormone is the hormone that is in control of rebuilding our liver, our kidneys, our spleen, our cartilage, our ligaments and tendons. Now, Dr. Ronald Klatz was the guy who actually did all the studies on growth hormone. The thing about growth hormone is Dr. Ronald Klatz proved that there would be up to 11 different drugs that would be taken off the market tomorrow if they would legalize growth hormone. They're not going to do that, guys. The thing is when we give it to cows, the cow's milk production goes up by 20%. Their osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, heart disease, things like that get better. The same thing happens with fish. The same thing, any animal you give it to, it works with. It also works with humans. It's amazing. Now, you've got G factor. This is increased muscle mass, decreased fat, and I'm not talking about increased muscle mass like a bodybuilder. This is lean muscle mass. You decrease fat, you increase your cardiovascular ability, energy levels come up, your focus and concentration's better. I love this stuff. You want to balance your hormones, and you want to give your body the raw material or the hormone it needs to rebuild. Let's say you have osteoarthritis. You give the body the raw material it needs, like Ultra Joint Health with all your glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, boswellia, and things like that. And then you have the hormones right, your body can actually rebuild. That's what our goal is. Our goal is to allow you to actually heal. You know, the medical profession hasn't cured a single disease in 60 years.
You can get out and find more.
Oh, yeah.
And herbs and more. Let me update you on a medical thing I found out I didn't get a chance to get to today.
Oh, we can.
Guys, pay attention. Viagra is becoming generic within 2 years in the United States.
All right. Did you know Viagra was actually started as a heart medication?
What I didn't know, when you read that article yesterday, though, watch your back, you said...
They got a woman doing their commercial for the first time.
It was 1 in every 4 men
over 40 suffer from ED.
Did you know that blood pressure medications cause ED? Most people that come in to get natural Viagra from Herbs and More, the reason they do is because they're on blood pressure medication.
You have natural Viagra?
Maddie,
Oh, yeah. I hadn't told you. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, we have natural Viagra at Herbs and More, and we got our discount day coming up on Monday.
Monday, the big day. All right, go by. Thank you, Seth. All right, Herbs and More. Take a break. Come back, talk about this book in just a second. Y'all, hang on.